So this is a quick look at the Keyport system, which are the Anywhere tools. I've actually done a separate video on the Keyport itself, which is this thing up here. So what I wanted to do today was just talk through the Anywhere tools that can come with the Keyport system. So just as a quick recap on the Keyport itself, it's a little sturdy little metal cage, and it's got these connection bits on both sides. In this case I've got just a blank plate on here, but you can connect things to either side of it, and the keys sit in the middle, so that then gives you the opportunity to just flip out any key you need as and when you need them. And there's also a lost and found reward tag in there. So I'll put that to one side because we're not going to need that so much while I just walk you through the Anywhere tools. So to start with on that, you've got a clip here which you can also attach to either the key fob or any of these tools as well. And what you've got on the right here is kind of a modular tool system. So I'll go through them one by one. The first one is called the Wii Link, and unsurprisingly it's actually just the world's smallest USB charger cable. It goes in with a bit of magnet, so it sticks in, as you can see with my finger. The magnet holds quite well, and so that means you've got a charger cable whenever you need it attached to your key fob or attached to this multi-tool. And you can see underneath it's got a metal plate here that I'll come back to in a second, that you use to attach to any other multi-tool or onto the Keyport itself as well. So the idea here is you can chop and change and add whatever you want to these whenever you want. The second one they call the, I think it's called the pocket flare, but effectively it's just a mini flashlight. So if you press this button here, you can see you've got it's quite a powerful light, and if you press it again you actually get a kind of lantern, which again in this light doesn't look very impressive, but actually it's quite useful in camp actually when I'm just doing a few minor things and I don't need a massive head torch to blind you with. And again, like all the others, it's got this little clip system on the back, which I'll come back to in a second. The next one along is the kind of 11-in-1 multi-tool. This is called the Mocha 2, and again you can see it's pretty thin, it's not very thick. And if you pull out the multi-tool, it's got 11 different tools on there. So you can see on the tip there's a Phillips screwdriver, there's a flathead screwdriver there, box cutter, for me most important, bottle opener for a beer, measurer, and various wrench sizes there as well. So that's kind of useful. You've got a useful little flip out there. If I put that back here, what I want to show you is just how easy it is to attach these to each other. So if we take the pocket flare for example, and I'm going to try and do this one-handed while I'm holding a phone, you literally just push them together, there you go, easy as that, and they clip together. So now you've got effectively you've got a little tool that's a torch and it's also a flashlight and also a multi-tool together. So that's how easy they clip together. Your next question is going to be how hard is it to take them apart again, and the answer is it's actually not too bad. You give you a separate little multi-tool here, and this little guy, which they call the rush tool, has a little nub on the end that you just push in beneath here, and that will help them quick release and come apart again, but otherwise they don't come apart. And the nice thing about this little rush tool is it's also got a bottle opener on it, which is always a win in my mind. The next one after that is you've got this little everyday carry knife. They call it the Nebber knife. You can see it flips out to about a 2-inch blade, which is relatively useful. It's nice to just have a little blade on you, and everyday carry literally means that if this is attached to your key fob. So I'm just going to pack that down, and again you can see it's super thin, and again you can attach it onto the next one along. So just to demonstrate again, if I take my multi-tool that just has 2, and I'm going to try and do this one-handed while I'm holding a phone, push them together, there we go, and now I've got 3 attached together into a multi-tool. And I could keep doing this and keep doing this, so it's great that you can configure whatever you want. So I can actually, if I wanted to, now attach this onto here if I wanted to, and have a giant unit that's just got everything I need and my keys all in one little unit. So you can literally just push that onto there. Give it a go, and I've done it one-handed. There you go, very pleased with myself. So now I've got everything I need in one little package. I've got all my keys that just roll out when I need them, but they're nice and tidy when I don't. I've got a flashlight, and I've got a small everyday carry knife and a multi-tool all in one. And those of you that are asking about car keys, I'm the same. I've got one relatively large automatic pipper, and that just attaches on there, so that's super easy as well. And if you want to, instead of the blank plate that I've got on this side, you could attach a clip here onto this side, so you can clip it onto your belt or in a pocket. But there you go, there's a bit of a look. That's at the Anywhere tools from Keyport, and I thought this video would be useful for you to just see how modular and how cool it is.